You are now tapped into the God Tier Pod, here with your host, MoSkrilla, the God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look who's back.
Started.
Back again. Pod is back. Tell your friends. Once again, we are back again. I am MoSkrilla the God, and he...
Classic Williams, bitch.
And you are now tuned into another episode of the God Tier Podcast.
Oh my God.
Had to let one off for the anniversary. You know
Let it
what?
off.
I need to tell y'all this. Do you know that this is our 1 year anniversary? Let's get some.
This is bomb. Headshot. Yeah.
I got gunshots. They be all right. You just all right.
All right.
Yeah, man. 1 year.
1 year.
1 year of the pod, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. No problem. You know, it's been a wild ride.
It has been long. It has been fun.
Yeah,
it has been.
We're gonna talk shit every week.
We have. Whoa. Do you have like a favorite moment from the pod? From times that we recorded?
I like when we did it in my house. That was cool.
That was a fun one.
That was a good one.
Me, you, and
Omari. Yeah.
Shout out to Omari.
Yeah, I like that one. I don't know. I liked there was one that we did that was really fucking funny. I forgot what it was though. We're just consistent with the hits.
We really are.
So it's hard to differentiate between some of our album discussions have been really good. So, you know, I don't know. People like it. I like it.
You know what was one of my favorite moments of the pod?
What's that?
When we preemptively solved the Gabby Petito case.
Oh yeah, dude, we did. We called that.
I put my stamp on that.
We called that for sure. We called that for sure.
We was back. We found that shit. What was that, like the first 2 weeks of that shit? I said
He did it.
that nigga did that shit.
Yeah, he did that. We called that. We solved that.
Yeah, he's solving cases.
The my Chick-fil-A story.
The Chick-fil-A story. You remember the Die Hard?
Die Hard.
When we remixed Die Hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? God, the R&B singer.
Blue Cantrell.
Blue Cantrell. Blue
That was
Cantrell.
fun. Do you remember the gunshot?
The gunshot. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, it's been a fun year, man. It really has.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's been a blast.
Do you remember our first episode? How did
I don't.
the I Have a Dream speech? How does the I Have a Dream speech start?
Oh yeah. I have a dream. Yeah.
That was a 420 episode.
That was a 420 episode.
So it's only fitting that our anniversary would be 420. So,
Yes.
man, as you probably can tell, I'm lit.
Yeah.
How was your 420?
It was cool, man. I ended up checking out this it's like a bar, like a cocktail bar off Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
And smoked me a little bit of that marijuana, as the kids call it. You know, I'm a light smoker. I think it's because I smoked so much back in the day. Like, I've been smoking weed at this point for, I did the math, like 14 years. And like, literally, like, I had a picture that came up, you know, like on Facebook, where like, I'm gonna show you, where it like shows you your memories from like 10 years ago.
Not the memories, the memories won't fade away.
Yeah. Look at this.
Hey, the gas mask.
Dude, I was smoking out of a freaking gas mask
Yeah.
10 years ago on 420. I was like, that's probably like the day that like, just, I don't know, like, I don't know. I've smoked my fair share of weed. So these days I just kind of keep it chill. Hit the bowl or two, hit a little joint ski or something, you know?
Yeah, you're at this point you feel like a boomer stoner.
Yeah. I'm definitely like a light, like a boomer, like, you know, like fucking.
You've had your fun.
I've had it at this point, yeah. Yeah. Some people are like, you know, nah, this is, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's just me, you know?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you ever smoke when you make music?
Yeah.
All the time, or is it like rarely or like?
Well, when you mean make it,
Writing,
yeah,
creating in the studio.
when I'm writing, sometimes I'll hit it. I mean, it really just depends. Like, it's not a consistent thing for me enough to where like I need to do this in order to be creative. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I will and it'll help, and you know, I've made some pretty dope songs while I was high, but it's not something that I have to do in order to. Some people feel like I gotta get high first.
Right.
To put yourself in that mind state. You know? I've definitely like, you know, popped an Addy or two. You know? Not two. But you know what I mean.
Boy, going crazy.
Yeah, no. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, my process is kind of all over the place. So, it's not really contingent upon the drugs. But sometimes, I mean, it's nice to have like a little extra element, you know?
Right. It's like you treat weed as more of an enhancement.
Yeah.
Rather than a need.
Yeah, it's not
to have an experience. Like,
right.
You can enjoy the experience without getting high.
Yeah, because I'm like naturally like, I feel like I'm naturally high at this point. I know that doesn't make sense, but like,
yes it do. Yes it do.
Okay.
Talk about it.
All right, I'm like naturally like I depending on my mood. If I'm in a good mood, like people will think I'm high, and I'm like, no, I'm just like a, you know, goofy person sometimes. So I just like I don't have to like. I don't know, like I'm always just like that usually, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really have to just get high in order to feel relaxed and whatnot. I don't know. Or just in that zone, you know what I'm saying? And if I get, but I got real demons too though. So if I get too high, I done been too high too many times.
What's your definition of too high?
I just get paranoid out of my fucking mind. Like, not even that I just feel like something's coming for me or something, like anything irrational. I just feel uncomfortable. Like I'll just like, you know, I don't know. Like I'll get too far out of my. It's like I feel like I'm not in control. I don't like feeling like I'm not in control.
You gotta move around, nigga. See, once you feel like that, when you high, that means you stuck.
Yeah.
When you stuck, just get up and move around.
Yeah.
Just move around, walk around,
Clean up, do some shit.
Just walk around. Be mindful. Mindfulness.
Drink some water.
You know what you need to do?
Yeah.
Do like your boy on Die Hard said.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to where you're going, take your socks off, walk around barefoot.
Yeah.
It's gonna put you in the mind. I used to get like that too. Get that paranoid feeling.
It's just like this weird anxiety feeling.
Yeah, but you gotta recognize it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah. And then sometimes I get like physical shit that happens to me.
That's indica.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you know, I usually try to do like hybrids and stuff like that, but like maybe. I don't know, like I'll get like, I don't know, I have like a weird thing with my teeth.
Your teeth.
Yeah, like my gums or something. It's like, you know, it's like I don't get like cotton mouth unless I'm like just smoking. But like I will get this weird sensation in my mouth that just makes me, it just feels fucking uncomfortable. Like it feels like my fucking like teeth are about to like fucking I don't know. It's like my, you know what it is? Here's what it is. It's like my nerve endings. My nerves are just so like, it's like so heightened that I can just feel everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that feeling.
Mm.
Like even in my eyes and shit, I have terrible vision.
As do I. I can't even tell you what's on that water bottle over there.
No, I definitely can't.
I know it's some water in it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just, I have a lot of like weird anxiety and quirks and shit that like just happens if I get too fucking high. But here's the crazy thing is like, I can drink all day.
Mm.
Like, I have no, like, I can get drunk, but I done got it down to a science now to the point where it's like all I drink is tequila, for one. Now, like I used to drink a lot of whiskey and shit like that.
That dog.
Yeah, but like, because health reasons, I switched strictly to the tequila. And it's like now, like I don't even, I can drink like a lot and it don't fuck with me. Like it does, but it don't, like I'm not like.
Not short term.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, I don't throw up, I don't feel sick. I can just keep going. And then also it's like this weird thing is like, if I drink enough, it doesn't matter what drugs I do. It's like I'm permanently like it's like I will plateau to a point where it's like I can't get fucked up anymore. It's like, this is it. I don't know, it's weird.
With that mindset, what would you say your bar tab is? Average. With that mindset.
See, that's the thing I gotta worry about. I gotta work on that. Because I can keep going.
There's the caveat.
You know what I mean? Like I put limits on myself. So I'll say like I'm going in here like I'll say 2 drinks max, depending on the scenario. 3 if I'm, because I can keep going.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 3 max. Like,
but let's just say, okay, what if you're going into the spot?
If I'm going to like, if I'm just like going for it.
Let me just lay this out.
Uh-huh.
You go into your local neighborhood spot, whatever.
Uh-huh.
You just go in there for 2, pop in, show your face to the bartender.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Your bar friend comes in. Everybody has their bar homie. You see him every time you come in the bar.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
He already knows what I want.
You're gonna buy him a drink. He might buy you a drink in return. That's 3. Now you gotta have a conversation with him. That's gonna be about another drink. So that's 4 drinks now.
Mm-hmm. Or a shot.
Shot.
They probably would do a shot.
So you originally came in for 2.
And I got 2 drinks and like 2 shots.
Now you've been influenced.
I'm still fine. Yeah, like I'm fine. 2 shots of tequila and then 2 tequila sodas. Like I'm on my level at that point. It takes a lot of alcohol to get me just fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you've seen me. Like I had like 1 drink.
That's right. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I had like shit. I had a drink, like I had like at least 2 or 3 drinks while we were out and I was fine. Like my shit doesn't change anymore. You know what I mean? It used to like hit me so fucking, you know what it is? Like going to MTSU, like going to like in college or whatever, like we used to drink. We were drinking.
We had young bodies that
You know what I'm saying?
We could handle that shit.
And at that point, it's like, and at that point, it's like, I've just conditioned myself at this point in my life where like, it just takes a lot. It really does take a lot. Like, my friends have seen me like drunk off my ass drunk. But like, it's rarer than, you would think. Just because like, it takes a lot these days.
Right. I'm the contrary though. I haven't had a drink in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
I haven't had a drink. It would be 1 year, May 6th, without alcohol.
See, that's tight though.
It is.
And I wish I was like that.
You know what's fun? I still like going to bars. Of course, I said that earlier. Best thing about going to the bars, I just watch everybody.
You get to save
I
money.
have the best time.
You're saving money. That's the best part.
Man, what?
That is the best part.
I'm gonna enjoy you having a good time.
Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
know what
walk
I'm gonna
in,
do?
smoke.
I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna go home and not have a headache in the morning. That's the best goddamn feeling in the world.
Oh yeah, I'm popping mad Tylenol when I get home. I got a system down.
Yeah.
You know
How
what I
do you
mean?
feel about that?
Probably not great.
Mm.
Probably not great. Probably not great.
That was the wrong one.
But
Shut your bitch ass!
That was the wrong one too. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. I just, it is what it is, It just is what it is. I like my tequilas.
There we go. I feel you, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Let's get into it.
tell us about your recent show with the Far Side. How'd that go?
Yeah. So I opened up for the Far Side at Exit In. It was really nice. They were really nice.
Shout out to Exit In.
Shouts to Exit In. My DJ, Spice J, he DJ'd my set. Shouts to Spice.
Shout out to Spice.
It was good. I mean, it was interesting just seeing like the older hip hop crowd in Nashville show love, and like that crowd. It was like a lot of like transplants from like Chicago and shit. Or just like it was like young people, it was like young college kids, older hip hop fans, and then like random like rednecks that like just like hip hop and wanted to see a show. Like older, it was like a lot of older people, but like also like, like this could get into a conversation about like white hip hop fans.
Let's talk. Let's go. Let's go down that route.
Because what I really noticed is that like it's like white hip hop fans tend to like, and I don't know what this is, but they tend to appreciate like our older shit more so than we do. Like there was a lot more young white kids there than young black kids there at this show. And I mean, there was a couple, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like in their 20s, etc. When I say young, I mean like 20, 20 to 25, 21 to 25.
Mm-hmm.
That range. You know what I'm saying? But it's like but there was a lot more younger, like not just super young, but like 20 to 30 white kids that like just love that boom bap sound. And I feel like we don't appreciate we create all this shit and then we don't even appreciate it enough to like go back and enjoy any of it because we're just, I don't know, maybe because we're too busy making the next thing.
Pretty much, yeah. I think so. I think we're always focused on the next. I would also say too, you are white. You are right. White people do appreciate old school hip hop. They do love the boom bap. I think it's because they look at that as probably like the last bit of creativity in hip hop, when creativity was like on the mainstream, on the forefront.
Yeah.
Think about this.
Maybe it's just like easier to get into. Continue.
You know a lot of white people that can quote Wu-Tang and all that.
Yeah.
Do they know anything about Big Timers? Do they have the same reaction that
No.
you and I would feel if we heard everybody get your roll on
No.
and cook? See, that's the thing.
No.
White people like hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
They like the lyrical, miracle, spiritual, all that type of
Yeah.
shit. The boom bap, you know, the aspect, the essence.
Yeah.
It's all shit at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's kind of like how like older white people love like Motown and shit. They love Motown and shit like these kids.
This is happy black.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
exactly.
cool black.
Exactly. I don't know if it's cool black though. It's just
It's boom. It's cool black. It's cool black.
it's just like it's like baby's first hip hop.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hip hop.
It's
for
like
dummies.
baby's first rap music.
It's hip hop for white dummies.
Yeah. It's like this is, you know,
So I'm telling you can get.
it's fresh.
This is what killed me about white hip hop fans. They
Yeah.
always want to bring up Wu-Tang and fucking all this 90s shit.
Yeah.
Don't give me none of that shit if you can't acknowledge like fucking the impact of a Hot Boys, the impact of a fucking Jeezy, of T.I. Like they always want to reference some shit from like 20 years ago that niggas ain't even on.
Right.
Like acknowledge some real shit sometimes.
Some of them do, and this isn't every white hip hop fan. But I'm just talking about like blanket, like, and this isn't even like the younger hip hop fans. This isn't even like the TikTokers. This isn't even them. This is like the 20 to 30, like 25 to 30.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like them and like the older whites.
So let me ask you,
You know?
a question. Where would they find this music? They sure ain't getting it from their parents.
A lot of them have deep Spotify collections, playlist. I would assume
Video games, movies.
video games, movies. I don't think that the people that I saw weren't like the same people that are listening to TikTok stuff. These are like those like, I don't want to say pretentious, but they're just like almost like purist.
I say pretentious. What the fuck a white man gonna be appearance by hip hop? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I feel that. It's just like, but there was also, to pivot, there was also like, you know, like just the standard old heads, black old heads, hip hop fans that were there.
See, and here's the thing. So we don't have that many legacy acts
Right.
when it comes to our music. If you look
I
at,
mean, we do.
but
but-
do they get support like the Rolling Stones, like the Eagles?
No,
Like,
they don't.
They
They
come
don't.
out.
They don't.
No matter
No,
when, whatever, their fans show up.
they don't.
You may like a song from an artist that came out 20, 30 years ago.
I think that those artists, like what you're talking about, legacy acts, that's gonna be like Jay and Kanye to us.
Mm-hmm.
But those people in the 90s that are quote unquote legacy acts that people don't support, the only person I can think of that's on that level that people would come out in droves for is like Snoop Dogg.
I mean, Snoop Dogg is commercial.
Snoop Dogg is like everywhere. He's doing everything. But he's also still that 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is that too. You know what I'm saying? So, because I feel like, I don't want to say hip hop wasn't big enough
he
then,
transcends. He transcends now.
but you gotta transcend in order to be like Rolling Stone level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we don't support our we do, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? We do, but we don't.
It's almost, yeah, you ain't popping no more. It's like, we got to move on to something new.
Right. And that's the thing though. That's the thing that's only in hip hop. I feel like in other cultures or other genres or whatever, it's like, if you're good, and you are great, then you're great forever. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of ageism in hip hop as opposed to other genres of music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Gatekeepers closing doors and all that, but niggas making their own way now.
Yeah, it's
You
a little
got the
different now.
internet.
Right. I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting to think about.
Look here, I'll just say this. Ain't no girl want to go to see a show that where she has to bring a dictionary in to learn lyrics.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's all across the board.
That's just it.
I mean, girls won't shake their ass.
Exactly.
You know
Girls
what I'm
want to
saying?
have a good time. Girls don't like real hip hop.
No.
There you go.
No.
There you go.
These girls nowadays don't like real.
Can't smash no bitch, no boom bap.
Nah.
Be dash say, put some on.
No. And there's nothing.
I'm gonna play some EPMD.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that.
But also, I don't know. I just feel like in order for you should be able to, like, why can't people just do both?
Should there be a hip hop pension?
You feel what I'm saying?
Should there be like a hip hop union?
Oh, there should definitely be a union, 100%.
Do you think it would work?
I mean, you know what's funny? I was just listening to Joe, and he was talking about this shit. He was talking about, like, basically they were talking about, like, Coachella, and he was just talking about his disdain for Coachella. And I believe Ice or Ish, they were talking about, like, basically, like, how we should just make our own Coachella. And that's how people, like, you see J. Cole doing, like, the Dreamville shit. If we supported that like we supported Coachella, then we would have our own Coachella.
Right.
But Joe's like, there's too much red tape and that it'll never change. But it might change if we did. But the thing about it is, like, you would have to rip away the people, the artists. We give too much prestige to things that aren't even really in our culture to validate our own culture. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, that's why people get upset about the Grammys. And the Grammys don't fucking matter.
Too many white people involved. Just say that.
Because they don't, yeah, I mean, I hate to say that, though, because, like...
It's the truth. When you deal with white people in business, things are fucked up.
It is true, though. Like, it is true.
It is a hassle.
It is true. It's just like, I don't even. It's not even about white people being involved. It's about white people controlling.
That's being involved.
Yeah. I mean, but no, like, no, it's not even about them being involved. It's about them having the final say.
That's being involved.
They can be involved. Like, they've been involved since,
That's the first thing.
You want to talk about, like...
That's infiltration.
I mean,
now I'm around y'all. Now I'm gonna pick some of y'all out. Who gonna ride with me?
I don't have a problem with white people being involved in hip hop. I have a problem with white people, these corporations controlling, like, what gets prestige and what doesn't, and them having the final say as opposed to us. Like, I don't have them a problem being involved. There's plenty of other white artists though. Like,
yeah, I'm not saying all white artists are bad.
Yeah, there's white executives that have done a lot of Rick Rubin.
But I will say this,
like,
they do get the full end of the stick.
Yeah.
And then they can just wipe their hands off with a nigga and just go get another one.
Or switch genres.
That's the thing. They eat off us and then go run back. That Post Malone shit. I don't like rap. I'm playing guitar. Get the fuck out of here. Stop letting these white motherfuckers
I didn't like when he said that.
eat from us.
I didn't like that.
We bring them in. We show them so
I
much
didn't like
love.
when he said
I'm
that.
so sick of niggas giving all this sucking so much dick for white credit. And then get fucked over on the end. Then you look stupid. What happened? No, he did what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to eat.
Yeah.
He befriended you because it's so easy. We love everybody. We're very loving people, of course.
Yeah.
But that is to our detriment.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a, like Lil Baby says, a bigger picture.
Start doing business with your own people.
Start doing business with
Stop
your own
hating
people.
on each other. Stop cutting niggas. Stop cutting legs off. Stop paying the homie deal. Stop doing homie deals. Pay the price. Take
Yeah.
care of each other.
Yeah. I agree with that.
They're going to keep robbing us. Niggas going to keep letting them.
Yeah.
The fuck I'm supposed to do?
It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about.
It really is.
But back to the show. The show was good.
Yeah.
I had a good show. I had a good time. I had a good set. And a lot of people showed love after the show and
That's good.
bought me drinks. You know, I didn't have to pay for a drink, so that was great.
Hell yeah, man.
You know,
Congratulations. Let's give you a round of applause.
I do have a show coming up soon. If you guys want to come,
Talk about it.
I am doing a set with Sweet Mix Kids. They're like a fucking EDM group from New Zealand.
Oh,
And they're throwing a pool party at the Dive Motel on Saturday, May 7th. It's gonna be
Saturday, May
me,
7th, y'all. Dive Motel.
a couple other homies, Mr. 110, Mania. There's a bunch of different people that are like, oh shit. So
You know what I like to say on Instagram? Pull up like Chauncey Billups. You don't know who that is? Go play 2K.
yeah.
Oh, man. We got some new music coming out soon, man.
You talking about me or just in general?
In general.
Oh, yeah.
Like this whole music scene.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the Push album. It's probably dropping tonight at midnight, actually.
As you hear this.
And it's already been floating around the industry. Like a bunch of industry people have already got their hands on it and they've already been kind of talking about it. And just from what I've heard that it's really good. The track list leaked. It looks good. There's a song on there with Ye that's supposed to be really good. And it's produced by Kanye and Pharrell. And then we already heard Neck and Wrist. That shit was a banger.
I still have not heard this.
You haven't heard that song? Jay-Z's on it.
I know that.
And he fucking rapped.
So
dude.
I heard.
Dude.
I just haven't, I don't know why I haven't gotten around and listened to it. Maybe I want to hear the whole project with that.
Yeah,
involved.
that would be great.
Give me the whole pie.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like, I had a couple friends that were hating on Jay-Z even after that verse. I was like,
Who them niggas?
don't worry about it. And like, literally, like, I was like, I told him, if you don't like triple entendres, just say that.
Like, yeah. Bro.
If you don't like triples, then just say that.
Same motherfucker that talk that hippity hip hop shit and say Jay can't rap.
I'm like, if y'all don't like triples, then just say that. Just say it went over your head. Just say that.
There's
Just
a lot of
fucking
lines
say
went
that.
over my head. Man,
Bro, he had some lines in this motherfucker, in this shit, in this Pusha shit. It was like, bro, like, he talking some real shit. He said, God, dude, I can't even think of like.
I'll give you a J line that went over my head for so many years that when I finally realized it, it made me realize how much of a fucking amazing artist he is. When he did that Dynasty intro and he said, I never read the Quran or Islamic scriptures. Only Psalms I read was on the arms of my niggas. Tattoo until I carry on like I'm non-religious.
Dude.
I was like 12 when I heard that. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm about to pull up the lines that he was
I was like
about.
maybe 23, 24, and I realized what he was saying. I was like, oh my God. You reading tattoos on the arms of your nigga, man?
Bro, he's crazy, man. Here it is. I blew bird money. Y'all talking Twitter feed. We got different sob stories. Save your soliloquies.
Car talk. I hear car talk. I hear money talk.
I blew bird money.
I hear Wayne talk.
He talking about bird money, cocaine, bird money,
Coke, man.
Birdman, blue bird money. Y'all talking Twitter feed, Twitter blue bird
The feed.
logo.
The whole feed, yep.
Feed.
Sob stories. That's
Sob. Sob. Save your soliloquies. Like, a soliloquy is a long speech. Like,
yeah.
I'm
I'm still waiting on that Jay-Z Alchemist collaboration. I swear when I get that.
Bro, that shit is crazy. Like, I'm just not that smart.
He's still number one.
Oh, dude, he's
At this point, I think Jay-Z might be
bored.
I think he's the rap game Randy Orton at this point.
Yeah.
Mad respect.
Yeah. He just pop away he want.
Yeah, I can come in every time and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got to come out all the time.
Yeah.
When I do, you gonna know I'm here. I'm gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can still do this,
Right.
right? Y'all know I can just.
Y'all know I can do this still. Yeah.
Every day's Grammy family over here.
Bye, Felicia.
Every day's Grammy family.
Yeah.
Got that release. Who else is coming out soon?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Now, a couple of podcasts ago, I think we actually brought it was the podcast after the Super Bowl.
The fucking boogeyman.
The boogeyman of hip hop. Now, if his voice stopped doing this, I'm gonna listen. But I feel like I know I'm just being. I'm trying to make it. Honestly, it's been 5 years, hasn't it? 5 years.
Have I ever told you my Kendrick Lamar story? Have we talked about that on the pod?
I feel like we mentioned it probably, but
About how like I think he thought I was banging on him.
no, you did not tell us
Oh
that
my
story.
god. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Am I
Set it
gonna
up.
talk about it?
Set it up.
All right.
You brought it up on the
All
pod.
right.
You gotta talk about it.
Fuck. All right, here we go.
Set the foundation. Where we at? Lay it out.
This is like 2000. This is like during what was the mixtape he dropped?
Section 80?
This is Section 80 days.
Yeah.
He was doing like a radio promo tour, and he was in Memphis. And my girlfriend at the time used to work at the radio station and got hooked up with like this like
Yeah.
it was like a meet and greet. It was like, you want to come? It was like I was like living with her at the time, I think. Or this is like either right before I was starting living with her for a second or whatever. This is like while I was in college, Section 80 days. So I go to the meet and greet, I meet him. And at the time I had a project out, I had a little mixtape out. You know, I gave him the mixtape, talked to him briefly. And, you know, they ended up going in the back room or something and like
Who was they?
like everybody in the meet and greet.
Okay.
I was like by myself in Memphis because she didn't get to go. It was just me.
What?
Yeah, I'm just like by myself at this meet and greet in Memphis, like, and Kendrick Lamar's there, and it's like at this like I don't even know what the fuck we were at, but it was like just like this random building, like, and like they all went back there to like smoke and shit, and I don't think I joined them because I was like I don't want to be fucking high as shit around Kendrick Lamar, like, in random. Yeah, I was trying to be professional, like, in a place that I don't know with a bunch of niggas that I don't know.
That's fair.
And I was young, like,
You was smart.
you know what I'm saying? So whatever happened, but I seen him after, like, as he was leaving again. Like, I took a picture of him and everything. And I had given him a CD. I was like, yo, bump that shit, cuz. Or some shit. He looked at me like he wanted to kill me. Like he looked at me like he wanted to kill me. And I was just like, ooh. And I just like got in the car.
He said, ooh.
Yeah. And that's my Kendrick Lamar story. Yeah.
You banged on Kendrick.
I'm an idiot, bro. Like, I done been around like, cause I'm not an idiot. It's just like, I'm gonna be myself around, I don't care who it is.
Bro, I don't think.
Maybe it's just in my mind, cause maybe I did get high too.
Yeah, you just.
Cause I was already high.
Okay, see, yeah, you didn't tell us that part.
I think I was already high. I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
I was already high, so I didn't want to get higher. So I was a little paranoid, maybe. But I just remember the look in his eyes.
Was the niggas around him wearing red?
I didn't know he was a blood then. I didn't know anything about him like that. Like, I knew Section 80 and, like, I had listened to it, but this was like, that, like, I had skimmed through it. Like, it wasn't like, this wasn't Kendrick yet.
This was I'm just coming out, Kendrick.
Yeah.
I'm Kenny. I'm Kenneth.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't, I didn't know shit about him. I didn't know about him being a blood. I didn't know about Compton. I didn't know about any of that. Like, I listened to Section 80 a little bit.
Young in the game, so he was just.
Yeah.
If you was right, he could have reacted differently.
You see what I'm saying?
But
This isn't the same Kendrick.
he knew he was going on something crazy.
You feel what I'm saying?
He let it slide.
Yeah, he let it slide, and he just didn't say nothing. I got in the car,
There you go.
and that was it.
And you like his albums.
And I still like his album. Like, I mean, honestly, like, looking back, like, some young ass nigga, like, you know what I mean? He's not that much older than me.
It's a genuine story.
Yeah.
Be proud of that.
I gave Kendrick Lamar some music. He probably thought it was trash, whatever. I don't care. I mean, compared to his greatness, I'd probably think it was trash too. I'm not gonna lie. I have pretty good music. But that shit was like early Me Too. It wasn't like, I've made much greater strides since then.
It's all good.
You know.
Are we excited for this Kendrick release?
I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
I am intrigued. I will be listening to this album while going to Washington, D.C. I believe it comes out May 13th.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
Which is Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm. Just like the Boogeyman.
Oh my God. Just like the rap Boogeyman.
Dude, these little like posts that he's... The little posts and shit, it just makes it seem like it's like he's taking the rap game, putting it on his lap, and he's disappointed. He's like, I've been praying for y'all. Ain't nobody been praying for me though. I've been praying for y'all niggas.
That nigga about to come back like Jesus.
Yeah.
He think he Jesus.
Bro,
Yeah, he rap Jesus.
Bro,
he rap Allah.
And like, people put him on a very high pedestal, but we have all the reason to.
As of right now, as of this generation,
Damn was a damn good album.
I cannot lie.
It was a fucking banger. To Pimp a Butterfly, when it first came out, I was not fucking with that album. But as time rolled on, that shit grew on me a lot more. But like, it's still like, just from the rapping standpoint, like, bro, I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2000.
I'm gonna. Ooh, that song. I remember when that
Blacker the Berry, bro. There's a lot of great songs. All Right is the black anthem.
I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
When that Black and the Berry came out, I was ready to start the war.
Bro,
I was ready to start the war.
Bro, and then that Grammy performance, bro.
The one with the Imagine Dragons.
I don't remember that. No, I'm talking about the one he's like
that
in prison. He was like in prison.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. But the one he did with Imagine Dragons that one year, that was a good set. I liked it.
Dude, last time I saw him was like it was Kung Fu. He was Kung Fu Kim. He was the damn tours at British Style. He puts on a damn good show.
I do remember that show. Shout out to Twiggy. That was her birthday present.
You know, it's just, you know, it's really different, and I don't really have much else to say about it. I'm curious to hear what direction he's going in, because I've heard some rumblings about features. They talking about Prince is on this album. They said I'm hearing Prince. I'm hearing Andre 3000.
I can see that.
I heard somebody else too. I was like, like Kodak Black. Kodak Black,
is there a
Prince, and I don't know.
Oh man.
Kodak Black, Prince, and Andre 3000 are the names that are getting toted around.
That's hard.
And then I also heard like he's going like on some Black Rock kind of. So I don't know what. And then the title,
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
And the Big Steppers.
We gonna get some music out of it, like some music,
Bro, I don't know, bro.
Some music.
This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something special. I feel like
How Kwame Brown be saying it? This might be that mama's cooking right here.
this is gonna be some. This is gonna be. I'm
It's gonna be
really.
loud, but
This might be like generational. Like generational out, bro.
this might be
This might be like the bookend.
the blueprint.
This is like this is like the bookend to like
a new.
a new thing.
This might be this generation's Get Rich or Die Trying. I still say
Yeah.
to this day that is the most game-changing album of all time.
I'm trying to think of trying to compare it to like an album that just
Good Kid, Mad City.
it will be one of his albums.
Tops itself. All of his
Yeah,
albums. top.
or it would be like you know how like
Watch the Throne.
not even just sonically, or not sonically at all, but just like how this album came out and then all this shit happened. Like 808s was a bookend
Anyways, yeah.
to the game. And then, you know, you just had a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, that happened because of this album. I feel like that's what this album finna be. You feel what I'm saying?
We're finna get some new music.
You're gonna get some new music. You're gonna get some new music. He gonna give birth to some niggas' styles off of this album.
Are we? Let's take note.
I don't know, man.
Wait, hold on. Where
Are we gonna
at?
predict this shit?
Where we at? Hold on, let me get this down. 46, 41. I'm gonna say this album might be Godzilla.
I believe it might be God. He hasn't missed. He hasn't missed on an album. He hadn't missed. He don't miss. He don't miss on a project, period, really. Even like Untitled Unmastered.
He did.
Yeah, like
And he's dropping the album on Friday the
13, bro. It's like all signs are pointing that this is going to be like this is gonna be expectation wise. This is going to be what Donda should have been expectation wise. Donda was good. I love Donda. Don't get me confused. But for all the album changes, the rollout, it was crazy. It was this and that. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking we were gonna get something like a little bit more transformative. This is gonna be that kind of energy.
Right.
You know? I don't know. We'll see.
You know, if we had sponsors, this would be a great sponsor for like some Raycons.
Raycon earbuds.
Raycon earbuds.
Yeah.
Support Ray J.
Support Ray J. I support Ray J.
I fuck with Ray J.
I met Ray J. He was actually a nice, really guy. He was a nice guy.
Hell yeah, I would like to think so.
He was a nice guy.
That's good. Speaking of nice guys, man. Motherfucking Mike Tyson, man. They tried Mike Tyson on the airplane.
Yeah. That was dumb, bro.
This is what I don't understand.
We
For those of
predicted
y'all
this
who
too.
don't know, a video came out earlier today, 421, that it was Mike Tyson on an airplane. Apparently, there was this gentleman behind him, a white, and he was just pestering Mike behind him, like just talking shit, pointing at him and shit, just being real annoying. Now, y'all done traveled in planes and trains and all that. You got to deal with all kind of people on this little tube of death that we just trying to get to another destination to safely and quietly. This motherfucker behind you want to try you. So what did Mike Tyson do? He told him, hey, man, I'm just cut that shit out. I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, hey, man, just relax. Chill out. Dude didn't want to listen. So from TMZ video, we see Mike Tyson hit that man with about 6 rights?
Yeah.
Straight to the dome. Did you see anybody try to pull Mike off of him? Do you know why?
Because that nigga was bothering
Because,
him.
bitch, you will get hit too.
Right.
That is Michael Tyson. If he whooping your ass, this man, how long this man been smoking weed and talking about DMT and shit?
This nigga was talking about, like, when he was preparing for that fight, he's like, I got this animal in me. You know what I'm saying? I got this animal in me. Why the fuck would you?
Because he's getting paid. You got to sell the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a plane. I'm trying to go somewhere. We all trying to go somewhere. Why you fucking with me? Especially Mike Tyson. You must want to get hit.
Yeah.
Apparently. So the motherfucker got hit. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever had to go to the extreme when a motherfucker would not just stop fucking with you?
Absolutely.
Like, you just be...
Absolutely.
Niggas don't realize, like, man, well,
We
look.
called this last week, or the other pod. What did I say? I said, did Will Smith restore the feeling? Smacking a nigga is back. But then I kind of retract a little bit of that just because, like, Will was kind of
Worst.
yeah. Well, no, this Will shouldn't have done that. He should have done that behind closed doors.
Yes, he
Mike
done it.
was more justified in this
Yeah.
than Will Smith.
Yeah, you're fucking bothering me. You're being rude.
But the fact still remains that you can get fucked up.
Oh, yeah, you can get smacked the fuck up.
If you antagonizing somebody like purposefully, then you can get fucked up.
Now, see, look. Now, see, they done dropped the mask mandate. Now they want to act crazy now. No, we beating ass on the plane.
Right.
I'm telling niggas this. I'm going to D.C. next month. I'm flying United. Nigga act crazy on my plane. I'm a RKO your ass.
Yeah.
I'm hitting your ass with Ric Flair chops. Just, woo, just.
Yeah.
We getting to this destination. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. We are too high in the air for this foolishness.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't really have much else to say about that, just other than like,
No, I got some shit to say though. My nigga.
why the fuck would he
I
do
just
that?
want to know who was the first cop on the scene. Like, man, Mike, what happened? I ain't gonna ask him. Look at you.
Yeah.
You really think I'm gonna believe you? Look at him. That's Mike Tyson.
Why the fuck would anybody do that?
Mike, what happened? I bet they was some nice police too. Nice LAPD. What happened, Mike?
What happened, Mike?
What he do? You know damn well you don't poke the goddamn bear.
Bro, yeah. It's like,
That's like a nigga seeing Brock Lesnar in public.
it's just crazy to me.
You think I'm gonna go upside Brock Lesnar and just be pestering him like that?
Yeah. Foolishness.
People acting crazy out here, man.
But people do anything for fucking views and shit.
He was talking crazy though.
He was talking crazy. Like, he was just being wild. Yeah.
And when I seen him in that video,
Me
that
too.
white man was talking with a little bit of spice.
He was getting a little wild. So, like, he deserved to get smacked.
You think he called him a nigga?
He might have, and they didn't get that off.
Ooh, he might be. You know,
He might have whispered
if he did get that off, he's lucky as fuck that he's alive.
He called Mike Tyson a nigga on the plane. You a
Man,
wild, you a wild boy.
You a wild boy, but you
an
lucky as a
idiot boy.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, why they trying niggas in
Mike,
public,
I don't
man?
know, bro. Like, niggas just do anything for clout these days.
Why they trying niggas in public, man?
TikTok is ruining shit, bro. I don't fuck with TikTok. I really
fuck
don't.
that
I really
shit,
don't.
shit, man.
TikTok is fucking up everybody.
Niggas, everybody trying to go viral and shit. That
Everybody's
shit
trying to go
dangerous.
viral. Everyone's got opinions and feelings and shit about whatever. But
Everybody ain't pussy, man.
I don't know, bro.
Everybody ain't do that shit, man. Stop. You ever heard that lock story about Mike Tyson? So this is when like the Locks was on Drink Champs, when Drink Champs like was in its first year.
Mm-hmm.
And they were telling a story. This is like early 2000. This is like Rough Riders era. I think they were in Club Speed. It was one of them clubs that they used to talk about back in the 90s in New York City.
Uh-huh.
They was all hanging out there. It was the Locks, Eve was there. I think Drag On was probably there. And then Mike Tyson come through.
Yeah.
So they might be like, hey, what's up, Mike? You know, they shaking hands and whatnot. You know, they see him around. You know, they cool and everything.
Yeah.
But then he see Eve. And he see, damn, she got a fat ass. And just smack that ass.
Mike Tyson did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And kept walking. So Eve looking like, damn, feeling real disrespected. Like, them niggas was like, man, we can't let that happen though, but that's Mike.
Mike Tyson, bro.
So them niggas done crowd around like motherfucking like some goddamn Andy Griffiths and shit. Like, how we gonna do this? Like,
Yeah.
somebody got to snuff Mike. So it's Jada, Styles, and Sheik. I was like, who gonna snuff Mike? Niggas talking about Sheik. Sheik, you the big one.
Oh, God.
You gotta take the hit.
Oh, my God.
So you gotta take the hit. Say, Styles, you rush him. Jada, you go for the top.
What happened? What ended up happening?
They ended up not snuffing Mike.
Of course not.
Mike ended up apologizing.
They approached Mike real cautiously.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They was like, hey, she with us. That's the homegirl, you know. That's yeah.
Yeah.
And me and Mike was like, okay, you know, I understand. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. That's how you talk to real niggas.
Right.
That's how you talk to a killer. Hey, we know you. That's our girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't trying. We don't want no problems, Mike. We love you, but that was uncalled for.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it.
That's how you do it. That motherfucker was trying him.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do nothing to him. Yeah, they probably want him. They got video. He was being antagonized.
Speaking of, I just thought of this.
What's up?
Trey Songz nasty ass.
Oh,
Did you see that?
Now I did not hear that audio.
Oh
but
my
please,
God, bro.
bring me up to speed.
Bro,
on this.
oh my God, bro. First of all, let me just reiterate, like, fucking Rory from Rory's like, yo, when that Trey Songz doc drops, it's gonna be worse than R. Kelly. Cause I know girls. He done blah 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 blah. Yeah, I ain't got no proof, but I'm telling you. And I was like, okay, well, maybe you just shouldn't even said that.
Yeah, you shouldn't even said that.
But
So
then this,
can take him to court.
but then this footage drop. I'm like, oh hell no, nah, bro.
I did see something earlier about
Bro, let me find
some
it.
chick was talking about he pulled her breast out.
He
Like,
pulled
it's
her
the
titty
titties
out.
in the room.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
Oh wow.
bro.
Yeah, I mean,
There's some titties in the open.
I ain't gonna cap though.
I gotta find it.
Roy might have a point though, because
Nah,
how many times in the last 5 years have you
He's been
heard Trey
charged.
Songz and rape allegations in the same
A
article?
lot, bro. A lot.
More than a handful.
A lot. Oh, this video circulating, bro.
Oh, it's a white girl? Oh my God.
Titty in the open.
Wait a minute, hold on. Play that video back. I want to analyze this. Okay, so a bunch of white girls with their titties out.
No, he took her titty out. She had her little
Oh.
swimsuit on.
Oh, he bold as hell.
Yeah,
Pull a white girl's titties out.
yeah, he wild. I mean, and granted, she act like she liked that shit. You know, but you just can't be. You gotta watch it with the. You can't be doing that shit.
Yeah,
You just can't be doing that shit to girls you don't know that well.
that's why I would never want to be famous. You couldn't do shit.
I mean, you can, but like,
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you can, but like you always under the eye. Everybody is watching you. You cannot do nothing. Nothing.
titty in the open. You know they're gonna remix that.
Sway the remix god. Titties and over. Titties and
You
over.
know that's it.
Oh, you want to get into this TV show rant or
Yeah.
the DJ Envy topic?
I don't even know if we want to talk about the DJ Envy shit. We might need to stay for another time. 'Cause
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be a lot, and it's gonna put me in a bad mood again.
I'm gonna have to talk to niggas on that.
That's a whole. We're gonna have to start the pod with that.
That's gonna be an educational pod.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole shit, and I really don't even want to. Let's just talk about this for a second. So, me and my girl, we've been watching The Walking Dead, and we've been rewatching it basically.
Yep.
And she started watching it. It's like 10 seasons, right? And I had never really got into The Walking Dead back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd catch an episode here and there or whatever, but I really started watching.
Right.
Here's what happened. Like, we're on like the last season. Everybody loves that show so much, highly regarded as a good show, all this shit. By like season 4 or 5, that shit is so ass. It is so ass now.
Really?
It is so fucking ass. Bro, like, do not let anybody tell you that The Walking Dead is a good show. Because it's not. It's three or four good fucking seasons of good TV, and then it's just complete fucking trash.
Plateau.
It is so fucking bad, bro. And I realize that some of it is based off of the actual comic book and the story in the comic book. But I'm telling you right now, this shit is so fucking ass, and it's completely different from like, first of all, the main character, he's like not even in like the season I'm in. Like the main character's completely gone now.
Yeah.
It was like they had a point, and then they just completely shifted and did their own thing at the end. And it's like it all leads up to it being good, all leads up to them meeting this character named Negan.
Mm-hmm.
And Negan is like the dude with the bat. Negan is this dude with this bat, and he's like he controls this set, and basically like he just basically is like killing these motherfuckers. Like it's real dramatic. This whole scene is like the lead up, and it's probably like one of the best scenes in the whole show. It might be like the most iconic thing in the whole show. After that, it's like, how the fuck can they get up under the thumb of him? And the way that they they never fucking kill his ass. They don't fucking kill him, and he just like overstays his welcome to the point where like the main character is completely gone now. His son is dead. Spoiler warning, spoiler alert, whatever. It's been out for years. And like, fucking, like, he has this whole redemption arc. The bad Negan. And it's like, dude, like, no, fuck that. He still needs to die.
Right.
And it's like, I'm not to the last episode yet. Like, I got like 10 episodes left. If he dies in the last 10 episodes and I'm wrong, cool. But even still, it's like,
you mean the last 10 episodes
of the show, of the series.
Okay. Like, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he dies in the last 10 episodes, cool. But at this point, it's like they done moved on. They done had a time skip. Like a 7-year time skip. He's imprisoned. See, in the comic books, I read this. They just imprisoned him, and then that's it. And I can get behind some of that. Except they don't just imprison him in this show. They imprison him, and then he has a whole a 7-year time skip, and then they have like a whole fucking like the show should just ended with him being in prison.
Right.
And they should just end it. Because now they introduced this whole thing with this psychotic group called the Whisperers, who are also in the comic, whatever. But they suck. Like they're all like their whole thing is like they're gonna live amongst the dead, and they literally like take the zombies' faces and wear them over their own faces and like walk with the zombies, and like they're like so they like mask themselves with the zombies.
Yeah, they pull a Thriller.
And like my biggest complaint is that like they build up these characters, right, as these really bad antagonists, and then it comes time for you to find out what their motivations are, and it's nothing. It's nothing. It's like nothing fucking important. It's like Negan's fucking motivation was like his wife died, and he's like he treated her like shit when she was alive, but his wife died before any of the whole zombie apocalypse even happened. And it had nothing to do with any. And it's like he's like, I'm doing this because I think this is what's right for the world. But it's like, bro, like, here's my other problem with the show. Here's my main problem with the show. Go ahead. My main problem with the show is they're all fighting with each other throughout most of the fucking show. There's a zombie fucking apocalypse that they're not even addressing. They're just surviving at this point. It's like the whole first half of the show is like, yeah, we're going to find a cure and all this shit. They just totally give up on that. It's like, well, we're going to just live in this society. They're trying to rebuild society while there's literally thousands upon thousands of fucking dead zombies like around them at all times. Bitch, and it's like, it's not, they do that. They figure that out a little bit. But it's like, none of this is, it's like, y'all, none of this is going to be sustainable until y'all figure the larger problem, which is, it's
zombie.
Like, y'all should stop fighting and sectionalizing. It's like, they're doing all these like little camps. It's like these little wars. It's like, you're on my territory. You're on my territory.
And they be fucking too, don't they?
Oh yeah, they be fucking and all this shit. But like, a lot of it's more like just fighting and killing each other. Well, y'all should be all working together to fucking figure out the zombies that are literally killing y'all. It's like, it is.
The zombies don't even play the main role in this show.
The zombies are like, the zombies are like, and like, they are for the first half of the seasons. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, it might as well be raining outside. They're like the rain.
Too many niggas outside, bro, man. Go let them do what they do. Let them little niggas live, right?
You know what I'm saying? They gotta operate around the rain. It's like,
how many niggas outside?
Bro, it is fucking irritating. It's irritating. It's not even like I Am Legend. It's not like World War Z where they're actually trying to figure it out. Like, they just stop trying to figure it out, and they're like, well, this is life now. I guess we're gonna fight amongst ourselves.
They be sitting down there just throwing shit down.
I hate that shit.
Sit there like this, just mad. Hey, you be hate watching it, don't you?
That's exactly what I've been doing. Me and her have been hate watching this shit for like 5 seasons now. Ever since the time skip, it's been fucking trash. I'm like, and here's my thing. If a show is good and then it's real bad, was it ever really good?
When they had writers. It depends on if somebody left.
But here's what exactly. It's like they milk the show out. They milk it. It's good. And then they milk the shit out of it to where it's not even fucking the same show anymore.
Well, now it's been established in your mind that we're going to keep giving it to you.
And that's the same thing I heard is going on with Snowfall. That's the same thing I heard that's going on with Snowfall.
Okay, after last night's episode, last night was the season finale. They tied it up well.
Okay.
I was concerned,
but
for a couple episodes prior. But the last one, and
I heard that episode with the Tigers and shit. It's like, it's going off the fucking rails, bro.
That was too much.
It's going off the rails. They go off the rails for TV.
There was a lapse. But they came back with the finale. The finale was dope.
I think 5 seasons of a series is too long.
Yeah, 5 is kind of.
Some of my favorite shows are just like 2 or 3 seasons, and then they're like, I don't know.
And 5 seasons are pretty decent. 6, I think, is you're pushing it right there.
Granted, I am a big Dragon Ball fan. They do stretch that out, but that's anime. That's fantasy.
It just depends.
That's pure fantasy, so it's different for me.
I think in all the end, it just depends how good can you tell a story.
Right.
Some stories may need 3 or 4 seasons. Some may
But
need
some of these stories are like just for like they literally had a whole episode and all this shit was going on in her head.
Oh, that's a fucking weak.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a lazy one.
They're doing shit like that in the like all of this is not even really happening. Like y'all even moving the plot forward. They introduced like a main plot point. They're like, it was like a group of them went and they're trying to look for more survivors. Finally, we're doing something productive.
Finally,
and then like all these ATF stormtrooper motherfuckers rush in. Like, where have y'all motherfuckers been? They dropped that like a fucking. They dropped it like a hot fucking potato. Well, I ain't seen that shit in about 2 episodes. Because they completely switched, and it's like now it's all this other shit that's like, bro, I don't care about this shit.
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like when I watch wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of this shit that happens 2 weeks later, it'll be a whole different storyline. What, you want me to forget what happened 2 weeks ago? No, I can't do that. But you want me to forget what happened 2 weeks ago. I just saw it on your TV. We all seen it.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't bullshit me. I'm too smart. I watched this.
I hate that shit. But
you know why they do it?
Ratings.
Not even that. It's the contract. You have to give us some episodes. Write some shit. I don't care what it is. Just put it on TV. It's a brand now.
I was looking it up. I think that like the dude who plays Rick Grimes, like the main character dude, I think like after he did so many after that one good season and like he left. I think he left because he was like, I'm done. He's like, bro, I'm done. Like to save his own acting career, because it's like after a while, it's like you're never gonna be in anything else.
You'll be typed.
You are, but you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like
you'll always be.
You'll always be this person if you're on a successful TV show. And some of that is great because of, as far as money concerned, because you're gonna get
walkthroughs.
Well, you're gonna get like the syndication money.
Yeah.
If they replay it and all that shit, if it's great, but you're always gonna be that person.
Yeah. You'll never have an identity.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. But like, it should have ended with them either killing Negan or him being in prison, and that was it. Because everything else after this has just been complete ass. Like, this is the Whisperers, all of that shit was so fucking ass. Like, I've been just like hate watching this shit. Like,
so now,
but I see it through now.
It seems to me like you can actually pinpoint the exact moment when they stopped writing for the fans.
Dude, for real.
It started writing for the contract.
I can.
Business. Yeah,
it's like season 8.
Oh, season 8? That's when it was?
Like season 8 is when they started just not giving a fuck. And it's been 3 seasons of complete trash.
God damn.
I don't know, bro.
But you know what's not trash?
What?
This here podcast
celebrating
its 1 year anniversary.
Hey, yeah.
Man, I got a lot of stuff I want to do next year for this podcast, man.
Yeah.
I want to get in the studio and have a better place to pod.
Yeah.
I want to take it on the road, too. I want to do, like, I'd say podcast, Houston edition or
cool.
LA edition, New York edition.
That'd be cool.
You know? We gonna do this, man.
Yeah.
But we having fun.
We're having fun.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
And we fuck with y'all, too, for fucking with us. We thank you for supporting us on this here podcast journey.
Absolutely.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me at Classic Williams on Instagram, www.classicwilliams.com, Spotify, Classic Williams, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. Okay, go to iTunes, buy my shit. Classic Williams. That's ClassicWilliams. On Twitter at Actual Rapper, but mainly on Instagram and at my own personal website, ClassicWilliams.com. Show coming at Dive Motel soon. Other things coming soon. Follow me for all the updates.
Talk to him.
There you go.
What's that? And yes, you can find me, MoSkrilla the God, on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch at MoSkrilla the God. Also, you can find the pod on Instagram at the God Tier Pod and also on YouTube by searching the God Tier Podcast. We thank you for listening. We thank you for supporting. And again, we will be back. Peace.
Peace.